Abraham Gabrianis is an Eritrean citizen. He was living in Hitsat refugee camp when Eritrean troops invaded Tigray in 2020. He says he hadn't expected Eritrean forces would come to the refugee camp, but just weeks into the conflict, they had taken control of Hitsat.
حدث يلو برخا نجاري كان مسمر وصل زبالي كلاي معسكر ناي سدتنيات أو زخوني ناي قربا خون ناي رحق حيلس أو خمس إلنا ونصبي نبر.
Hitsat is far from the cities. We didn't expect that anyone one from inside the region or elsewhere would come here. But suddenly Eritrean forces came and took control of the refugee camp. They were there for about 5 days. They would camp there and then go to fight Tigrayan forces.
Abraham says 10 Eritreans lost their lives during that period. One refugee committed suicide out of fear that he would be captured by Eritrean forces or forcibly returned to Eritrea.
أجا أبزي مع عسكري رجزني حالة بعلو رؤسو ذات فيه تشعت السبات كأ شو استقتلوا هلو مالتي.
10 innocent refugees died when Eritrean forces were stationed at the refugee camp and fighting with the Tigrayan forces. One of the 10 committed suicide out of fear of being captured by Eritrean soldier. He had left the country to free himself from the Eritrean government.
According to Abraham, during their stay, Eritrean soldiers arrested refugees and looted property from the refugee camp.
حمشة معلتي أبو خصان حخلو زبنا جرجن بزحات زاد اليوم إيرتراويان حدا تبروت أسيرهم.
During those 5 days, the Eritrean soldiers stole everything they needed and they selectively arrested Eritreans as well as Tigrayans that work for ARA.
Abraham's story is just one of tens of thousands of Eritrean refugees who left their homes to escape torture, arbitrary arrest, and indefinite national service just to find more trouble in their new home.